Good afternoon. I'm messing about with something and I thought I'd show you what I'm thinking. I want to do, I guess you'd call it an art journal, but I'm going to call it my mucky book, because I don't know if you've been watching the stuff we've been doing with Arty Maze, where we've been doing our index cards. I don't know, we seem to have stopped. So, but there were some techniques in here that I really want to explore and do a lot more of, like the removing the distress crayons through stencils. What was the other one? There was another one as well. That was stenciling on top. Yeah, just mucking around with some of those really, and stamping and watercolour and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, but I haven't got, I mean, I've got paper, you know, obviously you can see it here. But I just thought if I put it into a little book, and I've got a binding machine, which I haven't used yet, and I bought it ages ago. It's not a fancy one, it's just a, I'll show you. Anyway, so I was sort of thinking just now, what sort of size do I want? Well, I've got this Amazon book thingy, but I don't want it I want it just fairly small. So I'm just going to chop that in half. Because if the pages are too big, I get too intimidated, and that's why I've enjoyed that thing we've been doing with Andrea, because Arty Maze, because they're just small little things. Right, so that's 26 centimetres. Don't know if it'll go through all this at once, but so I just kind of want to do it that size, basically. What is going on here? Why are you being so weird? So yeah, I thought I'd show you. I'm going to call it my mucky book. Why not? Right, 13 centimetres. Will you go through? Ooh. Ooh, clonk. Glad you're up on the bookcase and not on the desk. And I think I will leave it that it has a wraparound closure. So let's just chop that off there. Or do I want to keep that shape? No, let's keep the shape. Let's keep it. So, yeah, I just sort of, I've had this idea for like weeks now, and I thought, I've been doing a ton of sewing. I haven't shown you because yesterday I had the biggest histamine attack that I think I've ever had in my life. I just, yeah, this is probably too much information, but I turned into a snot monster and it was horrendous, and I ended up with such a headache that I just sat and sewed all day because I'm trying to get through my scrap pile. It was getting ridiculous. I got a brown tub thing that I keep them in, and all my scraps, and it was overflowing. I mean, literally to the point I couldn't even put the lid on anymore. So I thought, right, it's time to tackle that. And I've been watching a lot of scrap busting videos. Leah in particular at scrap. Oh, hang on, it'll come to me. Scraptastic. Oh, I've mentioned her before. It'll come to me. Sorry, I will remember it. Yeah. Anyway, she's been doing some cracking videos, and I just thought it is time that I started on my. And Karen at Karen Brown at Just Get It Done Quilts. She's a great scrap buster as well. So, yeah. So there we are. That's that. Enough waffling. Do I leave that in there? What use will it have? Well, it's not in the way for a minute. I just want to get an idea of size of pages that I want actually. So, oh, nice random hair. So yeah, yesterday was a bit of a washout. I thought, oh, I can do loads of videos on Friday. No, just it was really bad. So that wasn't good. My daughter said, oh, you're developing hay fever. I said, really? At my age, I'm developing hay fever? Does that happen? Okay, that looks good. I like that. So, let me grab a ruler. So what sort of size have we got here? So if I say 17 centimetres, it's going to come to about there. Yeah, and that'll be inside. Right, okay. 17cm pages. Right, so I've got a couple of pieces of watercolour paper. Now, when I make my little art book, art folio things, when I end up cutting the card, and I end up with loads and loads of scraps. Not sure about the black, and of course these are really skinny, but they're sort of like mixed media. I'm not going to chuck them away because this paper is so expensive, it's ridiculous. So that's watercolour, that's all mixed media. They're going to be quite small though, aren't they? I don't know, I want to use them somehow. So I wonder if I could weave. Could I weave a page? What do you reckon? I could, couldn't I? Oh, that'll be interesting to work on. Right, let me shift some of this because I now can't move, which is typical on my desk. Right, keep you guys here. So I've got my big mixed media pad there if I need it, so I can grab some whole bits out if I need them. No, I measured the height, but I didn't measure the width rather, but I didn't measure the height. So if I go 12, so 17, let me write it down because I will forget. Let's get a clean bit of paper. So 17 long, brain's gone. Let's go 12 centimetres. So times 2 is 34. Okay, right. Okie doke. What if I can do a weave? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? So if I want it 12 tall, so that's That's 5, 10, 11, 12. They're 5 centimetre squares on here, in case you're wondering what I'm counting. The dark squares. So that would be 12 centimetres there. Doesn't look enough, does it? 5, 10, 11, come down one, that's why. That's 12. Okay. Right, anyway, sorry, this is going to be really boring, isn't it? But I'm going to do it. You might want to see, you might not. You can always switch off or fast forward or not. Just going to hold those down with a bit of washi tape. Anyway, as I was saying, so I've got tons and tons of stuff stitched, which was great. And I'm just taking a break because I wanted to. And I just want, as I say, this has been stuck in my mind for days now. So I thought, right, I'm just going to get it over and done with and get it started. So I'll drop that there. Yeah, that's it really. Nothing else much to say. Been for my walk along the river with the dogs this morning, so that was nice. Just before the rain, the heavens opened. Met some lovely puppies. One was called, what was he called? It was a really butch name. He was a chocolate Labrador puppy. Oh, he was so cute. Hank, that's it. Hank the Tank, they're calling him, because he is going to be a big boy. You can see the size of his paws. He was massive, even for a puppy. So, yeah, he was funny, bless him. Yeah, he's going to fit. Yeah, so he was cute. So we had Ollie and Max, the black Labrador, and the, what would you call him, honey-coloured one. I've shown you videos of the two dogs. Crazy animals. Sorry, this is probably not very entertaining, but that is a rotary cutter that I keep for paper. It's not one of my fabric ones. Because, you know, sometimes I want to do crazy things like this. Oh, stop moving. Anyway, I hope everybody's well. I shall be doing my Anne Brooke thingy later. It's a heck of a challenge this month, this week rather. But when I do the video, I will show you why I'm not actually that daunted by it. Yeah, I'll show you on the video. Don't want to mix them over too much. Right, stay there, you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Right, I don't need to go right to the end because it was only 34. But I want to use this card. That is the end of the story, really. It's a bank holiday weekend here this weekend, the May bank holiday. And not that I ever benefit from a bank holiday because I don't work Mondays or Fridays, so you know, it doesn't make any odds to me really. So oh, have I done that right? Yeah. Yeah, so it's just the same week for me. It's because I get the luxury of yeah, working part-time, which I've got to say is the best decision I ever made. It's a bit of a hit on the old pocket, but you kind of work around that and you budget accordingly. Right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34, yeah, we're well up to 34 there. Right, okay. Just going to peg those down, or stick them down. Put a little bit of glue under there, and we'll leave that to do its thing whilst we get on and do the pages for the other bit. Right, sorry, I just need to get my head under a bit. I should have put the glue on as I was doing it, shouldn't I? That's a bit silly. Ooh. I'm not going to get under there, am I? Okay, we'll just do these ones. I'll glue it once it's in the book, when I start using the page. So yeah, I just thought it would not be too intimidating. It's not a big book, and I can explore those arty bits that she's showing us. I'm hoping she's going to carry on with it, Andrea, with the, what's it called? Let's get arty. I'm hoping she's going to carry on with that. I really am, because I've been loving it. And a lot of people have, actually. A lot of people have been doing it on her, you know, I'm on her Facebook page, basically. And, yeah, lots of people have been joining in and have enjoyed it. Because it's just nice to get some different ideas. So anyway, there it is. I can sneak some under here. This might not fold very well at first, but it'll be fine. Where's my ruler? There it is over there. Yeah, the scraps that I had, I've just been sewing them together into blocks. So that's been, I'm getting some wacky blocks out of it, I must say. Quilt blocks, you know. I'll show you a couple in a sec. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34 is there. I'm not worried that it's all jiggly, uppy downy. I wonder if I turn it over actually, if I can. These other bits, yeah, I can. Never thought of that. Just did. I don't need it to be super stuck. I just want it to hold. Yeah, so I can sort of, you know, do a bit of collage, do a bit of the work with the distress crayons and stuff like that. That's just not straight at all, is it? Yeah, and yeah, as I say, just a mucky book, mucky messy aroundy book, which will be fun. I don't know if you're interested, I will do it with you, but no. I wasn't going to do this, was I? But here we are. Now then, here comes the fun. What do I need? 17. You can see in this? No, sorry. Probably should wait until it's all dry, but let's risk it for a biscuit. Of course, with it being mixed media card, it's really thick stuff. I won't bore you with any more of those. I'll do those. I'll do the watercolour ones on my own. But you might have loads of scraps too, and it is such a shame to waste it all, because as I say, it's you know, those mixed media pads are so blooming expensive. So right, it's a bit lumpy bumpy, but that'll be fine. That'll be fun to work on that, won't it? Yay! Right. So the others then. They're going to fit in that way, so that's fine. It's only 12 centimetres. How tall are you? Oh, 24. Excellent. So when I chop it in half, I'm going to have 4 pages. Yes. Love it when a plan comes together. Right, let's shift all this stuff out of the way. I'll hold on to that because I'll need that for the others. Oh, there's me saying I was going to bind it on my machine, but I won't be able to do it with that, will I? It's the one that puts the plastic loopy things in. I guess I could cut it. Yeah, there's no reason why yeah, I'll do that. I know what I mean, I'll show you. Right, let me fold these in half and then... Right, I'm going to carry on with this and then I'll come back to show you, me putting it in the thingy if you want to. Back in a sec. Right, they're all folded. I'm going to put in some black bits as well, and they're all different heights and yeah. And I've just realised that actually when I do the machine, I'm going to have to cut all the pages in half anyway, because it's one of these. Let me grab it. Oh, it weighs a ton. It's one of those type. Oh, can you see? Hold on. It's one of them that just punches holes and you put the black spine on them basically, or their plastic spine. So right, sorry, I'm going to pause you again because otherwise this could get a bit dangerous with flaps and boxes and stuff. Yeah, I'll back and tick. Right, I had to wrestle to get it out of the box. I don't think this has ever been used. I picked it up on Facebook Marketplace for £10, but it was last summer. That's how long I've had it, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking this thing has never been used. So anyway, let's get some paper punched. So I am going to have to cut these in half. So, grab my scissors. The Space Invader has just decided to come in. That's always a joy, isn't it? Like mackerel. Of course, she's not going to talk to me. She's going to make me look like I'm mad. Right, sorry, I'm just getting my little chomper. Because that should chop through these, no problem. The birds are driving her nuts at the moment because I think they're nesting. Next door has house martins, I think they are. So yeah, they're currently driving her absolutely bonkers. I suppose I could put them in like that. Could I? What would that do? No, because I'd have to turn them both together. Sorry. Yeah, so I didn't tell you, did I? I got back from work on Tuesday and I saw feathers in the hallway. I thought, oh no, I hate it when she does that, you know, catches a bird and, oh, it's horrible. So I looked everywhere for, you know, a dead bird basically. There was feathers in my craft room, so she'd obviously had it up here. I thought, I get so angry with her, but she's a cat, you know, it's what they do, isn't it? And completely fluffing this up, aren't I? Yes, I am. Right, let me stop talking for a minute. Yeah, anyway, short of the story was, I was sat having my tea. I couldn't find the dead bird anywhere, and then I heard chirping, and she'd got it up in the, I've got a big bay window in my bedroom, and it was hiding in there. Yeah, it had hidden behind a box, so I was able to open the window, shoo it out. I shot her out of the bedroom, and yeah, it survived, so you're alright, don't worry. There was a happy ending. Right, let me just chop all these. But yeah, my heart sank when I came in. I thought, oh God, here we go. Where is it? That's the worst thing, because the last thing you need is to find it by sort of following the maggots, if you like. Sorry, it's probably a bit gross for most people, but you know, c'est la vie, living with an animal, that's kind of the stuff you have to put up with. I'll chop the other end of that one. Let me grab all my papers here, and then my big chop thing can go there. Right, happy days. So yes, as I say, she's quite a lazy cat, so she doesn't catch that many, but so luckily I heard it and it survived, so that was good. Cool. Okay, right. I'm not organised, am I? Oh dear. Carry on, I'll pause you back in a sec. Okay, that was probably boring, but anyway, it's all done. I punched all the cards, you'll see them in a second, so I've just got to remember which way around these things go. And it's that way. Cool. Right, stay. Back first. It's just a case of putting these on. You can probably do it in a much more efficient manner. Have a look at me. Does it actually tell you? I'll read them later. Right, let's just plonk these on. I think I'd rather have them. No, let's have to get to the top. Right, okay. There's our woven one, which is going to be fun. I hope this binder thing's big enough. It's exciting, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to have enough room. It was the biggest ring on there, the biggest plastic thing, so come on. Oh, no idea what that was. Somebody beeping their horn rather loudly. Obviously. Are you all going to fit? Right, I'm going to carry on with this and back in a tick. Right, just putting the front on now. Ideally, I could have done with a bigger... It's going to go that way. Could have done with a bigger ring. It's not holding an awful lot, but I think it'll be enough. So... trying to release it and hold that there at the same time. Gotcha. Right. Let's put that out of the way. So there we are. Right, let me shift the machine. I had a few pages that I couldn't get in, but that's fine. There's quite a lot in there. So let's have a look at it. Ooh. So there we are. Right, let's chop that off. We don't need that on there. There's enough there to do another one. That's good. Oh, there's plenty of room. I thought it was going to be too tight, but it's not. It's fine. So, and the nice thing is, it will lay flat when I'm working on it. That's why I thought I'd do it with this ring binder thing. So that's all pretty cool. I'll leave those bits on for now. I might use them as part of the bit of work, whatever I end up doing on it. There. That's cool. I like that. That's worked out well. And then that can wrap around. And yeah, it all fits in there nicely. I think I've got that. Oh no, that's right. Yeah. There we are. I'll leave that there for now, and then maybe I'll do another video later. I need to get on and finish this sewing because I've got tons to do. And then I'll maybe do another video with me decorating it. What do you reckon? Like that. I don't know about this. I might have to get rid of that, but we'll leave it there for now. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.